Alright then, we're off. Got Lee Beavers versus Michael Ogden in the so-called main event.
So-called.
What are you saying, Bear? Do you reckon?
And Beavers is favourite for me.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just agree with that. Not seen Auggie play for a long time, to be fair, but apparently he is back playing. He can definitely play the game. Not sure they're playing for silly money. I think it's just a few hundred each, but
It's enough, isn't it?
of course it is, yeah, absolutely. I don't even know. When the lag, it looks like Oggie's breaking. Decent split, but not made a ball.
Drymans to start off with.
Drymans. It's going to be forced into taking reds, but I think that one sneaks past on the left verge.
Yeah, I think he does maybe, yeah.
Yeah, dead weight, in which case these are all on.
I think at the right pace, he could probably play it just off the cushion as
Yeah,
well. And still
just a drop in. Very attacking player is Lee, so should be some quite...
It's not a good shot to start off with.
No, agreed. Some flamboyant pool. I think both players will be attacking today, to be fair. I don't think he'll be messing about. Right, flew in.
That's
Great
a good
pot.
shot.
Really good recovery.
Should be there now, really.
He should be going up, in my opinion.
No difficulties with the black.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can get rid of these now, but you go up and... You go up... It's hard, isn't it? There's traffic for the black, but... I understand why he's going down.
I was about to say, the one thing you don't do there is leave yourself straight on any ball.
He's alright, though. As long as he didn't want to be low either, because he was going away from on the cushion. If anything, he wanted to be high, but I think he's got enough angle there just to punch. Yeah. Pinched a bit of the pocket. I think you can just give the pot everything here.
A bit of left-hand side, avoid that yellow.
Yeah. I think if you hit it full ball, you're alright. Should drop. Took these pretty nice, to be fair. Just the black's still an issue for me.
Just to make sure he's as straight as possible, really, on this red to the middle.
So you're leaving it to the right of the blue spot, or are you trying to go further down the table? Or are you just going to screw back to the right of the blue spot here and just
for me, he's
cut
left
back?
a bit more of an angle there.
Yeah.
Didn't want, you know,
Yeah, does it go middle left?
Running the white down the table.
If it goes middle left, he can just run this through, but must go middle left.
Oh, he's played that badly though.
It's alright.
He's got a shot.
He should make this.
Yeah,
confident finish, nice to see. Oh shit. Beavers. So nice to see that from Lee. Nothing better than starting a money match by playing, taking a dish out from your opponent's dry break, letting your opponent know that you're ready for this game and you're not scared, feeling it. Instantly puts pressure on your opponent.
Well,
bit fortunate with the white. Yeah.
Reds look nice as well.
Yeah, reds do look nice. The two in the middle will need some work. I'm not sure you can. Yeah, if you land on that side, I think they go. Just where Lee was putting the cue there.
Stun this in.
Yeah, definitely. Doesn't want to be near the cushion.
It's alright though, because he can just drop this in now and land on the other one on the other rail.
Could he not drop this in and play the plant to the bottom left? I think he could just roll this through and leave himself in the brown spot and play a plant to the right hand side of the two reds and play it over the bottom left pocket. That'll open everything up. Although he's not had the best angle, I still think that could be the shot.
Struggling, isn't he, really?
Yeah.
It's not so much the pot down the rail, it's what he's playing after.
Well,
he's
yeah.
He's going to have to do something to white here.
Can't land on them, as you can see from the right other camera angle.
I think play the one down the rail, push it through for the red over the bag, and then maybe.
See, very hard from there, though, isn't
the
it?
gap and play
Yeah,
the red long.
yeah. In an ideal world, but that's the way, isn't it? But I think that's tough to ask to do that.
Well, I took a good finish out in the last frame, so let's see how well he's queuing.
Yeah, I think he's playing the plant. It's the good shot.
Play the plant, just run the white through a little bit, push the
Yeah,
red
just
toward the middle.
that's exactly right. Yeah. I think just make sure you get as close to the yellow as possible, and you can't not get the plant. Just don't hit the yellow. There's enough of that red sticking out. You can hit on the bottom cushion, can't you? And you'll still hit the red. Doesn't hit this too hard. It's great pace.
That's a good shot.
Played it well.
It's been slightly unfortunate.
Yeah.
Do you maybe play the double or do you play the snip? You're going into the
yellows?
Yeah,
I think both you're going into the yellows, aren't you? I think double's the shot.
Oh, he's on that, I think.
I think, well, it's certainly swervable, but is the side that he's going to put on it straighten the white up for the black to the bottom right?
Yeah, imagine checking it up.
He checks this up, makes the pot. He should be on the black to the bottom right hand side pocket.
Should be on the black.
Yeah. Needs to hit this thin though. He doesn't want to be hitting it thick. If he hits it thick, the white could stop dead.
Might be on it in the middle then.
Yeah, he could be. Oh, it's poor effort to be honest. Snooker player. I fancied him swerving that.
Certainly not a gimme for Michael Ogden.
It's not, but you'd like to think he's going to have control of the. Yeah, definitely.
So you think it's with Michael though, he can be very tactical.
I don't remember him being too tactical, but you're not wrong. See, as great as that is, he's left the quite easy on and off the cushion, but if he does pot it, he needs to play it with pace, cushion first, so I think you just want to be pushing this over, in my opinion.
No, so if that goes in, he's on nothing.
Yeah, he's lucky there.
He's actually covered the bag as well, so he can't get Michael can't take control of the front.
Yeah,
so.
no,
And there's no easy safety on either.
It's fortunate that. I think he's got down and tried to pot it, not really thinking about what happens next.
Oh wow, he's had a bit.
Again, I don't think there's much value potting it unless you're going to leave a double.
You're just trying to hit it, aren't you?
Yeah, well, he has left a double. I think you have to screw this in though. Move the white out of the way to make the angle. Like so.
Great shot.
He's hit it well.
Could be over quite quickly this one.
Left control. So, good start this for Lee. Looking really solid. Auggie was obviously in trouble in that frame. Dry broke in the first frame. Drove break. Drove break in the first frame, and they obviously Lee took the nice finish out. So yeah, massive frame this for me. So only a short race, this to 13. It'll be over before you know it. You don't really want to be going 3 behind in a race of 13, do you?
No, definitely not.
But obviously, still well in the game. But just for your own mindset, you don't really want to be chasing a game.
Speaking from experience, being 7-1 down first to 15.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
Still won though. Lucky Chris.
It's another dry break. I think this is a very nice braking table as well. So the lad's not quite getting it at the minute, but
Is this the same one they brought back from the rakes?
yeah, it is the one from the rakes, yeah. This is Devil Pool's table, isn't it?
Braking on it.
So he's going to go yellows.
Oh, could have done with that light. Not
Yeah, he could. I think he leaves them on the right though. He can play a cannon, can't he? A plant even.
You do well to clear these.
Yeah, agreed. Just the way he's just getting
queuing
down.
very
He's just
well.
queuing nice, isn't he? Do you try and leave yourself in the same shot as you are now and try and play a little cannon?
He's playing it last, the plant. I don't like that. No room for error then, is there?
No.
He's not even got the right angle on it. No, it's not for me, that. So he's going to have to get lucky now.
I think you just push the yellow to the cushion, push the red out of the way, and just.
We'll just go out to the radio instead.
Jeez. So back to saying about Lee's aggression.
Radio.
Very, very, very attacking shot. I don't think he's given it any time to sort of work out where the balls are going to land. He's just got down and hit it. I mean, again, I'm not saying that's anything wrong with that, but got to try and work out what's going on. However, not the best executed shot from Auggie.
Swing this offside. Side.
Yeah, maybe. Just be careful where the yellow's going to go. No, he's played it well.
This guy has come back across the table.
Yeah, just play this thin as you like, don't you? Try and come across the table. Dead as thin as you like.
He's on it, that was the main
He is
thing.
on it, he's got a shot.
No risk of going in off.
He's not going to miss a ball today, is Lee Beavers. He's looking very good.
Michael will be worried.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. There's two kinds of people in this world. There's people like Lee Beavers that get up for a game and start licking up straight away. And there's people that like to try and work hard to get the first frame to settle the nerves that way. But Lee seems extremely up for this. Ogden needs a frame and he needs a good clearance quickly to get some confidence going. Can he make a ball? Poor rack. But he's had the red's opened everything up though.
They've split quite well.
Yeah, they have. I think a red came in back into the pack.
Nothing easy though.
Yeah, nothing easy. Every red's got a pocket, but first ball's tough, isn't it? Look at this. Who'd have thought it? Safety. Fair play. It's a clever shot as well, because all the reds are open now. And Auggie can't pot one.
Like a foul, like it?
Yeah, I think it was really close to being a foul, to be honest. Not too sure if the players have said anything to each other. I think it like a double hit that to me. So we have got some tickets up for grabs today, guys. Usual. A couple of tickets for the comedy show in Blackpool. Best comment of the day will get 2 tickets for the show. And please get liking and sharing the stream. And liking the page. Thanks very much. So again, some serious aggression here from Beavers. It's got to be a treble, this, hasn't it?
Gonna have to be. Don't
Red-
think you can. Don't think the balls are in the way.
Yeah, I think the red and the black covering the double on the treble, aren't they? Don't know if you might be able to just squeeze it past the bar.
It's not a trouble for me, this.
I think the red's in the way in the double though, isn't it, surely?
Yeah, it's not a double either. I don't think he's got a shot.
Right.
Unless he plays the cross double, but that's just absolute madness. Safety.
I think he'd like to have tied the white right in behind that red. I'm not sure if he's stopped the potting angle for the middle left.
I think he wanted to get his yellow out a bit further as well.
Yeah,
Still
agreed.
not potable.
Yeah, agreed. That's a confident pot, that.
needs to be taking these.
Yeah.
If you don't get these, he's got no chance.
Yeah, no, agreed.
The way Beavers is playing, I don't
Yeah.
know what the necessity of that was. But
Yeah, he's left himself hampered, but he should be okay. Doesn't want to hit the near jaw here because they never go in. Like so with the far jaw. It's no easy shot on here, but again, you're just letting your opponent know you're not playing well, you're not feeling confident.
You can tell Ogden's not been practicing, or if he has, he's been playing very little, and Beavers has been playing a lot.
Yeah, it's a
that's
great shot. Such a good shot, that. I think you get that 1 in 10 probably, to get that contact right off the cushion. It's a class finish again.
It's a great finish. Bottom left control.
Awesome, that. Really good shot. This is quickly running away from Auggie. He needs to stop the rot. He needs to stop Lee getting finishes. And by the looks of it, the only way he's going to achieve that is by getting him himself.
Yeah.
That is a great shot, that. Just watching it again from the stream. Class. Really good. Don't get me wrong, I think that was one of the only options he had.
Yeah.
But
Either that
to
or a double.
Yeah, that or the double, but to execute it as well as he did. And so controlled as well. He's not just smashed it, has he? He's played it pocket weight. Really good shot.
It's one of those shots that you play. You're not expecting yourself to get it.
Yeah,
It's
you think
sort
you
of
just
like,
you're happy if it goes over the pocket, aren't you?
First enough.
First enough. It's Oggie as well, isn't it? Another chance for Lee.
It's not going Oggie's way. Looks a bit disheartened.
Yeah, not happy, is he? What you going here, Burge?
I'd probably go Reds.
Go Reds.
Yeah, I go Reds definitely.
Yeah, first really poor visit that from Lee. He's looked really solid from start to present time of this match, but yeah, that first layup shot was really poor, and then he's trying to take on a tough shot to the top right, and he's got nowhere near it. So small momentum swing potentially this if Oggie can get in.
Yeah, I think Oggie needs to capitalise on
Yeah,
his
and
mistakes
yeah,
to make
definitely.
Lee feel less confident.
No, that's it. In a minute, he's going to be thinking he can attack whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He's going to come back to the table regardless.
He's played that shot.
Yeah, agreed.
He
Agreed.
doesn't think he can lose.
Yeah. Oh, that's sickening. That is just, oh, jeez.
When they run of the balls against
No
you, it's
comment.
against you, innit?
Sorry. Sorry. So, 5-0.
Second it off. In a row.
Crunching break though. I think we're running out of times where we can say that Oggie needs to take a frame, but he's not going to get any easier than this.
No, it isn't.
You've got a layup shot to do whatever you want to do with it. You can go either colour set here for me. Either. They're both very, very straightforward.
What's your preference?
I think
I'd say yellows.
I would go yellows, yeah. I would go yellows, but he has gone reds. Well, saying that, he might have just been using that. There's no reason why I would use that ball to go yellows.
Oh, it's not a good shot anyway if he's playing.
Yeah, God, it's.
Oh, no. I thought I was missing.
I think that red might still just go to the left, but straight away, it's wrong ball for me. He's got to stay at the table.
Yeah.
He's just potting balls here. Does this go off the near jaw, maybe in the middle? solid enough pot. It's
So you have
just
to force this into the middle
yeah,
now.
right.
The top spin come back across the table.
Just
or
he is
straight.
just potting balls. He doesn't seem to be thinking
He's
about
pop
what he's
out,
doing.
Oh. Nice
You know,
one to play a double.
yeah, landing on a double. Just gonna have to screw this in. He doesn't want really a massive angle on this red to the
Just
bottom
chasing,
right
he's
either.
just chasing,
Yeah,
chasing,
absolutely
chasing.
chasing.
All the time. Wrong shot for me.
Yeah. So whatever, he doesn't really want to leave the yellow. Yeah, I'm glad. This just proves how confident he's feeling if he's playing this shot. It's the right time to play it for me. Is he going to play it after? See, I think he was right in taking it then because he could have come across the table and played one to the middle right, but doesn't really want to leave it.
To just, pump this in though. Come back and go, wow.
I think that might help him, to be honest.
Just play safety now. Just play off the right hand side or the one next to the black. But
Yeah, you can't. Is he attacking this? God, it's.
I don't know why.
It's a little bit too aggressive that for me. I think you get that probably 1 in 20 at that pace. It's a solid shot.
It was definitely too aggressive.
Yeah.
It's forcing Michael into.
But 5-0, you can just do what you want, can't you? You can see Oggie struggling. Like, it's a shame. Just got to try and remember your technique. That's a great pot. He's lost the white, but he's giving himself a shot. Nice to see a bit of appreciation from Lee and put his hand on the table.
Snip in the middle.
Yeah, because I think there's an element of safety there as well, isn't it? You can play this pocket weight and leave the white sort of top cushion, can't you?
The white's always going to come back down, I think. Oh, he's playing it long.
That's the problem by playing it long, because I think you misjudge it. You go in off or you hit a draw and you stay down this side of the table.
Well, it's safe to say 6-0.
It should be, yeah. I think you just trickle this one down the left-hand side in or over, preferably over, but you've got options to the middle afterwards. I think it's one of them you need to screw it in and give yourself perfect angle in the middle pocket, or you just put it over.
I trickle it over.
Yeah, I trickle it over every time, but if he's going to queue like that, it's just crazy, isn't it? That is a way to play it, making sure you're perfect on your next ball if it does go in, but
that's not a Mr. Shots. He's on it though.
it's just about, he just needs to drop it in, but yeah, he's not missing a ball today. He's looking class, to be fair.
This could be a whitewash.
Fair grade to it, fair grade.
This could very well be a whitewash.
It's looking naughty, isn't it? How'd you keep yourself in this match, Burge, at 6-0? Just got to do everything you can to try and get a frame, haven't you? Everything you can to slow Lee down. And to just not give him easy chances. I think is the only way you stay in this match. I mean, look, straight again. Crunch the break. That's why I was saying it's a breaking table. Look at that split. But just losing the white. You know, some of the old school real good players like the Chalmerses and people like that, they would be just doing like little tap breaks and just to keep themselves in the match and just make Lee work really, really hard for it. But instead he's crunching the brakes at 100 mile an hour, getting perfect splits, losing the white and just giving easy opportunities to Lee to go again. So needs to have a think what he's doing. I mean, we can sit here and give our opinions to say that this match is over, and I think there'll be a lot of people that agree and say it is, but momentum can change so much in pool. Can come down to just a simple bad shot from Lee, and you know, Auggie takes the finish out, and you know, 6-1, momentum changes. It can soon swing. He's got to do everything he can to get a frame, but for me at the minute, Lee just looks way too good. Way too good. I think he's sort of playing a couple of bad shots as well and getting away with it. like the one in the last frame where he lost the white and ended up making the skill shot on the red at the top of the table. It's just going well for Lee at the minute. But it's good to see, like, he's playing really confident pool, and it's why we're all watching the stream at the end of the day. Fancied him for that. I think that's 7-0 if that goes. I think we've both been in this situation before as well. When you are behind, it is very, very, very lonely out there, isn't it? It is not. It is not nice to be out there when you're struggling. Just got to try and block out everything. Remember your technique. He has got a chance here, but by the look of his route, he's going to be leaving the red on the top cushion till last. And when you are struggling, you don't want to be queuing them. I think you need, you need to be going up the table now. You can drop this dead weight, I think, over it to miss the pot. Did well though, went the right way.
Well, he's been queuing these in all day, hasn't he?
Yeah.
All game, he's been queuing these.
Just
No
solid as anything. Just solid as anything. Looks really good.
And don't get me wrong, Lee's playing very well, you know, but
Just mopping up mistakes as well, though, isn't he?
He's literally just, you know, Oggie's had 2 or 3 chances now to take, you know, a relatively simple clearance from a Lee mistake, and he's not.
Yeah.
And Beavers is just taking his second chance.
I think Oggie's just left the arena for a second, so we'll be back when the players are back, guys. Thank you. So yeah, we are back. Like a crunching break, that. Stay at that table. They're all at the top end of the table. These yellows just look so straightforward as well. I think he'd like to have been as straight as he physically could have been on this yellow to the middle bag.
I think a nice angle here. Just stun it between, just stun it past that yellow. Stun it past the red, shall I say?
What? Play the
right middle.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, I'd have stunned that personally to avoid that red, but.
What, you wanting to try and negotiate getting on the black from one of the 2 top red yellows?
Yeah.
Really?
I would have done personally.
Right. No, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not sure I'd have gone that way though. You might be right.
Yeah, it just needs to play this now anyway.
Touch your right hand side,
near that middle bag.
Doesn't want to hit the red. Yeah, the right hand side was necessary.
Oh, he's missed the ball.
A little bit overhit as well, but
I'm pretty sure he's fairly confident he's going to come back to the table.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe play this to the corner and screw that red out.
Yeah, or if he's not feeling overconfident, just pot the ball and play the skill shot on the yellow just to cover the easy pot. I think he's got the angle to play his top one and play the yellow.
Looks like he's screwing it.
Yeah, he's played your shot. Unlucky. It's good effort.
Yeah, it was a good effort.
Perfect on the double though, in my opinion. He's got a chance to get it out again though.
Yeah,
maybe
with a snip.
touch your right hand side. Again, another good effort.
Unlucky.
Third chance.
Here.
He's going third chance at 7-0 down.
Got
He's
it this
got
time.
it.
Needs a bit of form.
He's not got it though. He's
covered
tied the
the
black
black
up though.
though.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
tied the black up. A good safety here if you can try and get your red into the middle of the table and try and snooker him at the same time. Like that. It's nearly a really good shot, but he has left the pot.
Yeah, if Lee gets a slight angle on this now where it's just pointed,
Yeah,
he can pot the yellow and push the
Just-
white through
yeah,
to
he
knock the
can.
black over.
that's the one. Tough to get there though, isn't it, from here?
Yeah, he's going to have to play this cushion first, I think.
Yeah. I'm not sure it's hard enough
That's
either.
a good shot. I think that's perfect.
I was thinking he was going to come under the cushion, but yeah, no, it does look alright that.
Has he got a bit of an angle?
Can he float in behind it and play the black to the middle?
Oh, he's dead straight. I can see from here. He's absolutely dead as.
Yeah, it's pretty unlucky then to land dead straight. I'm not sure he's got any value in... Well, he's going to have to try and play something, but... What that is...
Can you play here, like,
Yeah, I mean...
play the pot off the black?
I don't think you can do that, can you?
Right, you're just getting the red out, aren't you? I think he's in a world here, to be honest.
Yeah, just it all just depends on whether that red in the middle pocket is dead straightforward. I think it is, isn't it? The one next to the black. I think he's just got to make the pot and just try and play some sort of shot on the black.
I think you're going to have to force... Maybe I don't think you can force an angle.
If it's dead straight, you can't force an angle at pace because it'll just rattle it'll just rattle the jaws.
I'm literally right behind it. It's absolutely dead straight.
Yeah, it's tough then, to be honest. Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
It's a good shot, actually.
It's just someone that's thinking properly.
I mean, if you can pot this, though, it's literally just pot
Just-
this, roll into the red and leave the white
Yeah,
behind the black.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. But ultimately, it doesn't look like he's left a straightforward finish, and in the position that he was in, I think that's all he could have achieved, and he's achieved it. So it's another good shot. I don't think he can get the perfect angle on this red to pot it, do you?
What,
Just to save him
into
from
the
our
middle?
angle. Yeah.
I don't think it goes to the middle. The shot here is literally pot this and then
Yeah,
just full
Push
ball,
the red
full
over the
ball
pocket,
red.
black behind
Yeah.
him. Yeah, red, yellow behind him, white behind him, black.
I'm not keen on that shot. I mean, he must be able to pot it if he's done that.
Must be able to pot it. Black obviously goes.
He knows how to play safe, and he's not played it with stun or anything, so it must go. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, fair play. Are we about to see a frame on the board from Michael Ogden?
No.
We
Yes.
are.
Oh wow, I thought I was going to hit the near jaw.
Huge.
This score looks familiar. Bottle of water's behind the bathroom as well. Who's that to?
My boss. Right, 7-1. Ridiculous break that. He keeps the white on the table. He's got a very good break.
So you'd want reds here, wouldn't you? But
Yeah, I think you can drop this one in the middle and just hold for the red to the bottom for the middle right, can't you?
yeah, but the bottom right, red.
Bottom right is obviously an
Struggling
issue. It is an issue. But I think if you play the one on the bottom left, you can try and sort of float into the area between the red and the yellow and try and play the red into the bottom left. Maybe it's
Yeah,
your
I
last
think
shot.
the shot here, play the red into the left middle. Leave
Yeah.
yourself relatively straight to the red in the right middle,
Yeah,
and leave yourself an angle on the red in the bottom left to come across
Yeah.
and knock that red out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To knock it out.
To knock it out, or
See, I'm thinking about just trying to land. Land on it to the bottom left is your last shot.
It depends what angle you've got, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks okay. I know he's near the cushion, but that looks fine.
No, he's missed that by a bit, yeah.
It's a poor effort.
Hopefully he can somehow work an angle now. Get these yellows out. Safety.
It's not the best. I think he's left the one over the bottom left,
that
hasn't
angle, yeah.
Just needs to be careful that he doesn't get into the white too much and just cue straight in off or going off of the yellow. Is there just value in just to push this red down the bottom side of the table past the yellow, just take the pocket? The one on the right hand side.
I think the developing shot's easier. Because you know it's unlikely that you're going to miss the pot, and as long as you play it with stun and you play it hard enough, it's going to come across in that direction. He's playing the snip, I think.
Playing the snip. Again, we're just relying on luck, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's,
the white ball's travelling. He doesn't know where it's going.
Yeah,
Nobody knows where it's
going.
going.
No one knows where that's landing. And he's in trouble here.
Yeah, I don't think he can get free to that red over the middle.
No, he's definitely playing the one close to the yellow on the left hand side. On the right. Oh wow. Some effort that. Some effort.
Landed
but no
right,
real value from it.
Landed all right.
Yeah, definitely. I think once Lee clears this bottom right hand pocket, I think every yellow's got a pocket. It's a good shot.
Yeah, I knew it was close to the.
It was close, but it was a good shot. Smart. Just cueing the ball really nice at the minute.
Looks like he's just in a rhythm, isn't he? He's just
just in the zone.
2 strokes, hit it, perf every time.
Yeah, it is good.
Nice angle on this as well.
Would you leave that one at the top as a bit of insurance if this goes wrong and play the cannon now, or are you playing the one at the top?
I'd play the one at the top first.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think I'd be inclined to play the one at the bottom now and just sort of smash into the black and yellow.
I'll be playing this with top spin like this and coming back down towards that.
So you can properly control it?
Yeah, like that. But I'd, you know, a bit further for the yellow in the middle.
He might be perfectly straight on this plant here, you know.
Oh, he's had a bit there. Yeah, he has had a bit.
He's landed lucky there. Definitely.
He's landed nice as well. He can just come up.
Just come straight across, yeah. Make sure you do not hit the yellow. Yeah, it's perfect.
Again, to come across the table, I think. Or you're going to
might just be a stun, yeah. It's a
angle.
really good finish. It is a really good finish, that, to be fair. Fair play.
He's playing very well.
Looking really good here is Beavers. So Beavers to break 8-1.
Good break.
Both lads breaking much better now. Obviously got their arms going a bit. Tough finish though this. Even if that is a plant, I think it's still a tough finish. What do you prefer here? I actually prefer yellows here. I think you can play the yellow off the red, can't you? Top right hand corner. Even from where he is now.
I think he can just pot it straight. He's going for the plant.
He's going for the plant.
I had literally no preference there, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd have been happy with either colour, but...
I think you obviously want reds now though, don't you?
Yes.
Just for the insurance that offers at the top.
Oh, yellows on.
No, yeah, I'm just looking at that. I think if you land on the top right, on the baulk line at the right, I think you're Latin, aren't you?
Play to the middle, or you got the choice, haven't you?
Yeah.
Can you change the fucking music? No, sorry. It's on a load, this has been on twice. I'll do that, I'm afraid. Tell you what though.
Might be on that. Oh, is there a gap?
Oh, if there's a gap, it should have been yellows. 100%. Oh, jeez.
Oh, well. Well, he's not playing it very well, though.
It's poor shot. When you land it perfect like that,
Oh, he's missing this every day of the week.
This is hard.
Well,
He's hit it well. All he has to do is just pop this yellow.
guaranteed to be on the yellow at the bottom
Doesn't
left.
have to do anything at all. Like, do not try and hit this hard. Just drop the yellow in. Give the pocket give the wall every chance.
Good pace.
Just like that.
Perfect.
Great shot.
That's what Michael Ogden can do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was good
perfect
as
again.
well. Good angle.
It's a shame that. It's a shame. 'Cause he's started to
He
look
knows it
better
as
then.
well. He knows it.
It's absolutely 100% curtains if Lee takes these. I don't really care what anyone says. He's just making too many mistakes, and it's unfortunate that he's not managed to settle quickly in this match. But unfortunately, that is pool. And like I said before, race to 13 is not a long race. I think when you're playing to even 18 or 21, you can afford to have an 8-10 frame sort of patch where you're not playing your best, because you just feel like momentum will change. But 8-1 down, you can't fancy yourself coming back.
9-1.
9-1 it should be after this.
It's one semi-decent positional shot.
Yeah. He's just flying, isn't he? He's not worried.
Rhythm.
You know, even that's not perfect, but he's probably just going to cue this off 2 cushions, probably. Yeah, he's played it well.
3 cushions.
No, 3 cushions.
Ooh, only just though.
That wipes its feet, didn't it?
Only just, but it is 9-1.
Yeah, he's been very, very, very good here as Beavers, to be fair.
It looks almost like a mismatch.
Yeah, I wanted to say that before, but I think on paper they are similar standard, but I think after this Lee has to take a strong step up if he wants to have another money match. I think he needs to be playing. I wouldn't even like to put a name out there, but I think a more established pool player than what Auggie is, not to disrespect him in any way, but
Like you.
not like me, no.
I'll throw your name out there.
You can throw it all you want. I'm terrible these days. Ridiculous break again.
I think the table makes it look like everyone's breaking very
Yeah,
well.
it's just a nice table. Like, anyone that's watching that's never played on this table, you need to be messaging the guys at Liverpool to get on this table, because it's incredible. It's without doubt the best table I've ever played on. They are playing on a newish cloth as well. I know it as grey. I think there's definitely a more...
Simeon.
I don't think it is.
It's not a Simeon?
No, I think it's a specific Hainsworth cloth, I believe. The guys at I think Sharon has sorted it out, hasn't she, from the comps at Norbury Castle. But yeah, it's a really, really, really nice cloth if no one's played in it before. It runs quite like a blue, but then it has got so many similarities to green as well. It's almost like a hybrid.
Yeah,
it's
hybrid.
really, really nice.
It's a good word, that. I like that word, hybrid.
Thank you. And you can
Runs
see, look, he's
straight as well.
yeah. I mean, it's turned at the
yeah.
end, but that's just the nap of the cloth at the end,
Yeah.
or the lack of it, whatever. But it's a class table, and it's straight as anything. I mean, the lads have moved the whole room round to get this table in. We've lost a couple of snooker tables at this venue. We've got an awesome commentary box. Like this, it's literally become an arena for money matches. We want to be attracting big money games and bringing some different people from around the country to play on this great table. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, it's just short. It's just short.
It's
what
such
an
a good
effort.
line, that as well.
Yeah, I thought he'd queued that immense.
For the double.
Yeah, you've got to play, haven't you? You've not really got a choice. I think it's hard to control the white, especially playing it with side like that. Jeez.
I reckon that was a good line as well. I think that was going in.
But yeah, look at this. It's 10-1. I don't even need to look. I think it's curtains.
Yeah, it should be 10-1 now.
It's a touch short, but it's okay. You playing the plant? I think do you have to play the plant? Yeah, definitely play the plant from there. Just needs to make sure he takes care of this first red. Doesn't want to go into an awkward position. Needs to play it dead weight. Just okay.
Yeah.
Didn't make the perfect contact, but it's landed very nice.
Do you try and land on this? Do you try and move it?
I personally come twice across the table and play it in the same pocket.
Do you?
Yeah.
I do what he's just done. I
think you can underhit that or overhit that so many times, but I mean, you've always got it long, haven't you?
He's played that because he knows.
Yeah, he's
like,
just got
9-1
down.
in
He's
front.
so comfortable. He's not got a care in the world. He's just like he's practicing with hubby in Fleetwood Cons. Not worried. Every shot is a massive pressure shot for Auggie. Okay, that nice.
Yeah,
Stun run.
He used to concentrate on this.
Yeah.
They want to leave this over the bag. 9-1 down.
Great part. Great part. 9-2. I think a lot of players are intimidated by them shots, but I think they go in a lot of the time, don't they? I think you just need to stop worrying about it. Just play the shot.
Personally, I like dropping them in the middle. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just like one of my favourite shots to just land nicely behind it and just drop it.
When you're playing a ball across any cushion, like the worst thing you can do is hit the cushion before it gets to the pocket, because if your table's right, it should never go in. You've got to aim it to the right hand drawer of the pocket and hope it doesn't roll off the other way, because you're just giving it every chance. But another really good break. A little bit of traffic in the middle. The yellow, black and the red.
Like you use the reds in the middle of the table to get the other red out.
Yeah.
Or drop this one in, land on the one on the rail.
Yeah, I think you've got to take the one on the rail next or move it, exactly. Yeah, it's not the best shot.
See, a lot of players there opt to move it like that, whereas I
just play on it.
Yeah, I personally just think if it goes, why you don't need to move it, because it goes.
And that's the right way of thinking it. Unless you can guarantee 100% that nothing can go wrong and to put it into a better position, then fine, but you can't always do that. But it might work out into his advantage.
I have to play it now for the gap.
He's going to have to play it now, isn't he?
In or over, he's got control of the frame.
Yeah, I think if this goes in as well, he's perfect on the other red in the middle.
Well, it's difficult, this queuing.
Oh, it's very tough, yeah. Played it well, played it good. Good pace.
I think Auggie can take control of the frame here, though there is a gap there between the cushion and the red.
Yes.
Well, he's not chosen to do that, though. He obviously feels confident, it must pop. I don't get that shot either. Must go. Black must go as well.
What, you think this yellow at the top goes?
He's playing it like it is.
You know, he's got to be going into it. Oh
Wow.
my lord. Say goodbye to the perfect table. Jeez.
I think that might have been a little sign of frustration there. What do you think?
I think he's landed too straight, hasn't he? And he's tried to create some angle that doesn't exist.
Wrong shot for me.
Yeah, he's hit it well enough though. Had to play that in such a way if he overhit it. Didn't want to be under it in it. But at the same time, it's not perfect this.
Is that a bit there?
But it doesn't matter, does it? Because you can just play cannons and just land like that. This is close. This is close. Oh my
Wow.
lord. Hand up to apologise. I think you had to be playing that with a touch of check, didn't you? But 10-2. So both these matches are looking like they're going to be over in record time. I'm used to
Yeah.
commentating on matches that are lasting 4 or 5 hours. I've been excited from start to finish here, to be honest. Just for the speed in which it's been played and the finishes that have been taken, it's been really good watch, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a good watch.
Both lads breaking really, really well. Lucky to not make a ball there, Auggie, but I think there's a strong argument that unlucky's been the most popular word for him today. He's had no run of the ball. He's been unlucky in the fact that he's not been playing the best. You know, he's not managed to take an early chance to put pressure on him to settle. But cannot take anything away from this fella because he's
No.
played unreal.
That's a good shot as well.
Touch
Laugh it
short in it. It's a
Mm.
touch short, but yeah, Lee Beavers has played very, very well there. And yeah, he's missed that, but it's irrelevant because the damage has been done at
10-2.
yeah 4-0. I thought he's going to do very well to change the momentum here. Looks solid all the way through. I think he's probably missed 4 balls in 12 frames, and you know it's a pretty decent standard in anyone's. Do you know what I mean? It's a pretty good standard in anyone's race. Whereas you know Augie's struggled. It's just a game of the mind. It is just total confidence. This you can tell by the way Lee's been playing. He's just been running around the table, just getting down 2 strokes,
He's
hitting
having
the
a
ball.
practice.
Yeah, he's just look like so aggressive. But when you're playing well,
Yeah.
stuff works out for you. And when you're struggling, it is the hardest thing in the world, and everything goes wrong.
So do you drop this in the middle or do you?
Well, I think Lee probably plays it at 80 in the middle, and it'll go in.
Play the plant? Oh, he's dropping it in the middle.
It's just ridiculous.
That's a
It's
great
just
shot.
such a good shot. I mean, he's been unlucky where the white's landed, but that's a 1 in 15 shot that for me. And then just gets down and plays, a half decent safety.
Still massively in control, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But yeah, great part in the middle that.
Angle.
Just really struggling. I think if that red wasn't the side cushion, I think he's perfect here.
I think he still goes. I don't know. Well,
And that's what we were talking about before, where things go okay. He's
just
running
leave
into no
yourself
man's land.
absolutely, perfect on the
And he's
double.
landed well on the double. Just needs to watch his white though. He needs to make a cannon. Oh, it's unlucky.
Fancied him to get that, to be honest.
Yeah, so did I. He didn't even need to play cannon either. I thought the angle was a little bit harder than what it was, but like Burge said, he was literally perfect.
He's made an attempt to get his red out there,
Yeah,
hasn't
it's a good effort, but
he? Ended up landing absolutely plumb on his red.
it was clear that angle didn't exist because he's got nowhere near it.
Where's the
Oh
right?
no. Just got away with it.
That's your pretty good safety.
Do you reckon he can come in behind this cushion first? No.
I think that's all he could do, that.
It's a
That's
good
a good
effort,
effort.
this. It's unlucky.
That's unlucky. Great effort.
Yeah, it was a really good effort.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Nice angle on this as well.
No.
Drop it. Oh. Sneaking these in, I bet there's a gap there as well.
Come on, he's 10-2 down, struggling. He's not. There's not going to be a gap. Oh, dearie me. It's a shame again.
And there it is.
Just the mistake that seems to be coming every frame from Auggie. Just needs to be careful here because it looks very straightforward, but just need to make sure you got the right angle on this yellow.
Yeah, he's done this in now.
Just drop it in for the middle. See, that's the problem. He's run through there. He needed to be
for
really.
Me, he rushed it.
Yeah, he did rush it.
10-2 up though, aren't you? You can afford to be a little bit lackadaisical.
Needed to really get hold of the white then and stop it dead, but just cued that like it was easy.
Recovery. 11-2.
Both these matches look like they're going to be a Mullering. Thomas Muller, yeah. Said it before though, that is pool. Could have turned up today, Beavers could have been playing terrible and Oggie could be 11-2 up. It's just the way it is.
One thing to note as well is Oggie's come straight from work. I think he's still got his work gear on. I think Beavers has been practicing most of the day.
Yeah.
You've got to take that into account as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing a money match, it doesn't matter if you're playing for... It's a poor rack that. It doesn't matter if you're playing for 20 quid or 2 grand. I think you need to be mentally prepared for it and physically prepared for it. If you've not been up for work early and blah 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 blah, you've not had a shot all day, you're not going to be playing your best stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but when I've got a money game, the last 2 money games I've played, I've booked 3 or 4 days off work.
Yeah, and I think you have to
over that period, just so I could practice and be on my own and feel confident. That was
So Lee's gone reds.
This frame's going to be a little bit painful.
It will be, but we've not had many, so we really can't complain.
Watch me.
I don't think it's going to be the worst shot in the world. That potentially could have even played it. As long as you hit your own ball first, you can sort of do anything you want afterwards, as long as you don't pot the black. It will be a standard foul, but it's certainly not a loss of frame foul unless you deliberately play your opponent's ball first or the black when you're not on it.
Snooker shot, that.
Yeah, that's potting the black and going into the pack if I've ever seen it before.
Just queuing really, really, really well.
He does look solid.
He's got a nice angle on this one next to the black as well.
Needs to be careful not just to smash this and hope for the best. Yeah, but certainly got hold of the white too much there.
Yeah, definitely. Michael just needs to take control now. Cover that pocket. That should be a foul.
That is 2 shots for me, 100%.
Doesn't
Please
look
tap
like
the table. It's not for us to get involved. It's got to be down to the players without a ref. It's down to them to sort it out between themselves. But just going to double check and watch this again on the stream. But for me, that was.
You don't even need to double check it. 100%.
I'm 90%.
I'm
the cushion first.
More confident than 100%. 150%.
Yeah, clearly at the cushion first, and he's not made contact with the cushion after hitting the object ball, so that was a foul. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to make much difference because he's 11-2 up, so
I think that's probably why Lee hasn't called it. He's,
Yeah, potentially. I think it's probably more to do with the fact that he didn't know. It's a great shot again.
cue the one up the rail,
Just wants to land
Leave yourself
absolutely straight on
yeah.
this red to the bottom right.
straight or off the off,
Yeah, off the other
off
way,
angle.
yeah. Headed towards the middle right pocket he wants to be. So just make sure you overhit this instead of underhitting it. Yeah, that's fine, it's
Absolutely
fine.
perfect. You can just drop this in
You
as
can
well.
drop it
yeah.
in. It'd like to have been 6 inches off the cushion, but he's played it in the right way because you need to be that side rather than the other side.
You don't have to do anything with the white, just pot it.
Just needs to pot the red. Doesn't look there like he's landed the best either, but that's literally
No.
just because he missed the red. If he'd have potted the red, it'd have been perfect on the black. So can
Little
Oggie get
ploppins.
another? Yeah, just got to cue this.
No.
I think he's lucky in the sense that the yellow goes past the red, so it might be all right. I think he's tried to.
Yeah.
I think he's tried to stop that dead though.
He's not playing that. He's playing the middle.
So, he's lucky for it to land there because
No,
that
he's
is
definitely played
total
that.
luck.
Definitely played that.
Definitely played
No, I'm joking.
I was gonna say
Oh no.
can't be judging them past the red like.
World champ.
It looks
predicting
very.
them.
Yeah, it's a lucky finish, but deserves a bit.
Yeah, he's definitely had a lot of luck going the other way. So,
Lads are back. 11-3 Beavers. Seems like it's inevitable.
oh, was that a bit there?
Yeah, he's not played the plant the best, has he?
Another plant on?
I don't think it is, to be honest.
Not even off the yellow.
No, I think it just goes past the yellow, I think, but I don't know. Might be.
Playing it long. Right.
It's decelerated
yeah.
there, isn't he? Double first shot.
I think he's got too much of an angle and it needs to be straighter.
I think he can screw it out of the way. So he's not taking the double. He's going for to try and land on it. Yeah, he's not got past the red. I think he might just be able to get past it. Touch a left hand side, might be able to bend it past it if he needs to. It might just be on this. Yeah, he's comfortably on it. Just missed the pot.
Looks alright, doesn't it?
Plant.
Josh, where's that heat coming from?
It is, mate.
Looks alright, doesn't it? Sean was wrong with saying, what does it look like? So I don't know, I'll find out.
It's warmed up. Go ahead to
Plant.
Rightio. Tough plan to make this.
Played it with the wrong side for me.
Yeah.
Got a bit fortunate though.
He has got fortunate.
Unless there's a gap between the red and the black. No.
Just going to attempt this middle bag, isn't
To probably get it because he's queuing very well.
he? Yeah, he's got it. It's a great shot. Yeah, I got it. I think these all go, don't they? Doesn't really need to cannon anything, so I don't know if he can grab enough of it. Yeah, he's grabbed it nice. Love to be on the one to the bottom right. I think he is. Just stopped in time. Yeah, he's queued that well.
Yeah, it's 4-leaf clover, innit?
He's got options with the last yellow. He can just drop it in and play the bat long if he's not got the best angle, or he can sort of stun it in or screw back a couple of inches and play the black middle right. But it's all about this shot really, and I don't think that's the best, to be honest.
Yeah, just drop this in.
Leave
Leave it long.
He had a chance to get himself a better angle to get closer to the yellow.
I think he's queuing well. I think he's confident that he can just...
Pot anything from anywhere. I don't even think is he 100% on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
If anything, he's played it too well.
It's just a great shot again, that. So controlled. And it's he's on the hill.
Don't forget, guys, as well, the best comment on this game gets 2 tickets to the Comedy Station. By the looks of it, you don't have much long left. So, get liking, subscribing, sharing the page, sharing the stream. And the best comment wins 2 tickets to the Comedy Station. So, enough.
Yeah. I'll just keep catching in the wrong place, obviously. Right. Is this going to be the final frame of this match? Just with regards to what's coming up later, we are going to be streaming the semi-finals. Finals or final? I think we'll only have one and maybe one on another table.
2 semis.
Yeah, but obviously, I mean, will we be streaming both? Do you think we'll be
Yes.
waiting? We are?
That's what I had before, yeah.
Right, maybe we are. I'm not too sure about that, but Beige says we are, so we must be. Both semi-finals of this tournament, the 4, 5 and 6 cat tournament today, and then obviously the final. These are going to be races to 7, so we've still got plenty of pool coming on today. As of when that's going to happen will be just with regards to how the tournament's up to. So you will just have to bear with us. But I can't see a great deal of life left in this match. I think Auggie knows he can't win. Lee knows he has won. It's just about when it happens.
Yeah, just when. Not a case of if.
Yeah, you can't give your opponent a 9 start to 10, can you, and expect to win? Tremendous. It's just beautiful to watch that.
Clever.
Yeah, played it nice again. He's played a similar shot this afternoon. Well, it would have been this afternoon, I was right, but it didn't sort of fit with the sentence before. I think early on in the match, I think it was 3-0 or something, played it well.
Well,
I think this is curtains. I think, does that yellow go past the red?
it's a free shot anyway, if it doesn't.
That's just the one. You probably want to get rid of the one at the top for his free shot, won't he?
Nah, that goes, you don't need to. All you got to do is land on. You got one over the middle to
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
land on that one. Major concern here is the one that doesn't go. That's why he's getting it out.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
I wouldn't have done that though. He's lucky if that yellow still goes.
Yeah. I think it might go off the red. But it's
Might
not
land
going
on
to
the one
help
at the
him
top
out
now,
for the...
actually, swinging it round. Yeah. Oh well. Just land absolutely plumb.
I'm not convinced that goes comfortably.
You don't think that goes to the middle?
Or I don't think it goes comfortably. Perfect there though. You can try and
No.
2 or 3 inches more would have been perfect.
Might be able to sneak behind this red.
What, and hold it to the top right?
No, pot this into the bottom right and swing it round with left.
Oh right,
Or
yeah.
miss that red like that, or hit it. Struggling now to land on that yellow.
Yeah, you're gonna have to punch it past the black and back across, aren't you?
We're doing Ephraim Reyes here and play it top cushion first off the red and in the middle.
Nice. Yeah, the black was always in the way. You had to be punching that with side. Very tough shot to execute.
Should be 12-4.
It really should be 12-4, yeah. I think
Really
massive
makes a
control.
difference. Nope.
Not the best shot.
Still massive favourite for the frame, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
I was thinking about the cannon.
Surely
Stun
not.
it. He's going to be hitting the black here. Black's going radio.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it would have been if he'd have. Just really wanted to pot that red,
Yeah,
didn't
he's had 2 goes at it, hasn't he? What would have been epic is if the yellow dropped to the bottom right. It would have been ultimate bounce, but it's not happened.
he?
He's alright, he's got an angle. As long as he wasn't straight, he's fine.
That's pacey.
He's
not
praying
playing
that
he's
goes
not playing
past
that
it.
to the top left. If that goes, he's not
Oh,
playing
he's
it.
straight down it goes. That was tight as well. So we are going to see at least another frame. So it's a Michael Ogden break. We're breaking nice still. Is it a Michael Ogden break? Yeah, it is.
It is, yeah.
Is he going to be going off standard, in off middle right?
Middle left. It's coming round. It's a flick. No,
Nice break.
it is a good break actually. Red balls.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think you have to, don't you?
I'll be able to get that one next out the way top right first.
Yeah, yeah, if you can see all of it, definitely. But obviously that's a bit of insurance for you at the minute, isn't it? But
If you get it though, you should be taking the finish.
yeah,
shot.
you should, because they're straightforward, aren't they?
Not the right ball for me, this.
Yeah, no, I think it should be a second last ball.
Game over.
That open tape.
Open table, yeah, game over for me, this.
Yeah, I
Lee
agree.
gets these.
I agree. This first shot's not totally pleasant. Obviously, you're going to pop the red, but you need to
Yeah,
make sure
play
you
it.
touch your right hand side and just go
Yeah.
up the cushion towards the red in the middle
Literally
pocket.
it, yeah.
Like to finish low, so when you do pop the next red, you're going up the table. And just be conscious of the block. It does go to either bottom corners, but just make sure
Goes
you've
to
got
both middles as well.
goes
it
to both
anywhere.
middles. Yeah, it does go anywhere, but you just need to make sure your last ball is you've got enough angle to come down.
Yes.
Leaders questioning the rules there. Just double checking it was open table, but it is, because although
Shot.
although a red went down off the break, he's not potted a red afterwards, and to secure the colour set that you want to be on, you have to pot a ball after the break.
Yeah, I think get that one out of the way, I said before now.
Yeah. You'd like to
Yeah.
get the one on the top cushion after it then, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
He's over it though.
Nice. Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay though, because you can use the one in the middle to come down. Should be curtains this.
Yeah, leave yourself relatively straight on the one in the middle.
As long as you don't
Don't
bridge
want to be
in.
hampered. There's one good shot really, and then you.
Yeah, just give the pot everything, you should
All
be
over.
okay. He has missed it.
All he had to do was pot it.
Be frustrated with that because
He was,
they
you
were
could tell by his reaction.
they were comfortable. I think Auggie had accepted defeat as well. I think he was ready for the handshake.
Opportunity here to take control of the frame. There is you can play it off the jaw, cover the pocket. I think.
What are we saying, mate?
Top left.
Yeah.
Snip that yellow off the jaw,
Oh.
cover the bag.
Yeah, I think if
risky,
if
but-
you're behind it, if you're directly straight behind it, I think it's easy, or easier. But I think with the angle that he's got, it's so easy just to catch the red and
I don't know why
potentially
he's
pot
playing
it.
this one. That wasn't the shot for me. It was so risky.
Yeah, no great advantage potting it really, is there? It needs to be careful because getting down and just potting balls, even though we've already accepted the match is over, he wants to try and get a few more frames on the board. Like,
Make the score a bit more respectable.
he needs to be thinking. just putting all sorts of wizardry on shots that I doesn't even know what's going on.
Wizardry.
Yeah.
I heard of that saying before.
It just came to me. Some wizardry with his wand.
We're still talking about pool.
Yeah, just.
Maybe you can get this off the cushion.
I'm not too sure you can. You can certainly get it up and down. I think the up and down's the shot. Right, he's going the right hand side of it. Only problem with that shot was exactly what's happened.
Yeah. Not potable anymore.
No, if you're going to play that shot, you need to be playing it dead weight. Back double? It's a bit risky. Risky.
Wow. That is risky. He's got away with it.
You
Well,
say that, but I think
yeah,
cushion first. Cushion first, it goes in after yellow. And as long as the white doesn't follow it, you're almost guaranteed. He's not seen it though, has he?
He's not. It took me a couple of seconds. But
Yeah, we got there, didn't we?
yeah. Well, he's just going to take control of the frame.
Yeah,
Now,
I think he had to go cushion first then.
That was a risky shot that by Michael.
Yeah.
Potentially move that right.
And if you're playing that
Double.
shot,
It's got a
just
double.
make sure, yeah, it has to be the double, but if you're playing that shot, make sure you get it hard enough to go past the middle pocket.
If he wants any chance of staying in this match, he's going to have to play that double now because he's not going to land any more perfect than that.
No, I couldn't agree more.
White's going to it's the wrong shot this. He's missed it by a country mile. I'll tell you what though.
Yeah, this is not a nice shot, but when you're 8 frames clear, you'll probably get it. He's a nice cueist.
Yeah, sneaker player, so absolute no doubt.
And then just class cueing that. And this really should be the
Just don't
handshake.
land behind the eyelet. No.
Or don't overscrew it.
Nice, perfect.
Yeah, he played it well.
All over. 4 leaf.
Like I say, thanks
There
a
it
lot
is.
thanks a lot for tuning in, and we are back later on with the semi-final and the final of the Cat 456 tournament. Should be back in the next hour or so, probably a little bit less, hopefully, all going well. But thanks very much for joining us. Cheers.
Thanks for tuning in.